Olori Ronke has started spilling out things, so my people. Yes, this woman has come out to say a lot of things. According to her, she feels she has been used by Olori Miriam. All of us knew this one, that Ronke has been deeply used by Olori Miriam. But for Ronke to realize the fact that Miriam used her to achieve whatsoever she felt she was achieving in the palace was very, very difficult for Olori Ronke. And based on that singular note, Ronke became like a subject to Miriam. Yes, and at some point, because she was too deep and too involved in every single thing that was happening in the palace, she became one singular person who could not have her own say, who could not have a control over what she wanted. Like her whole life became a shadow of what she ever wanted to live. So my people, oh, today she don't come out to say a lot of things to Olori Naomi, but the concern be say Olori Ronke has done this before. I think she has done this like twice, where she came out to make all of this heavy confession to Olori Naomi as a means of deviating Naomi's attention that she's a changed person to do whatsoever she had in her mind to do. My people, as it stands right now, what are we going to call this very thing that Ronke has done again? Because she has come out to spill a lot, and Olori Miriam herself is in shock. Yes, she's in shock because she didn't expect Olori Ronke to come out to say a little of the secrets they had together. Hey, my people, wetin Ronke dey talk heavy to hear o. Yeah, she's talking of how they have planned not to give up no matter what happens on Olori Naomi's case. Hey, these people have chosen not to give up. Whether Naomi returns into the palace, whether Naomi survives every other storm they throw against at her, she survives every single thing and she returns back into the palace. They have vowed not to stop at any point at all. They are meant to fight and to keep on fighting until they see the breakthrough of their goals. What goals do they have? Their goals is to make sure that Olori Naomi does not even live a happy life. In fact, that is, if she exists after all they have plotted for her, then she would not have a happy life at all. Olori Ronke is speaking like the Holy Ghost have failed on her. She's saying a lot of things to Olori Naomi, but right now as it stands, did Olori Miriam really use Olori Ronke, or Olori Ronke could not control her selfish desires? That is what everybody is asking now. Because when she comes out to come do all of these things, the first time she came out, so she said Olori Miriam used her. Yes, Olori Miriam used her. This is not what they had an agreement on. Olori Miriam did every single thing for her selfish gain. Yes, you might say it is true, because when Olori Ronke had a puzzle with Olori Elizabeth, the first thing Miriam could do was to come support Elizabeth. And in the midst of supporting Elizabeth, the next thing she started pulling up secrets about Olori Ronke. She started telling everybody that needed to hear how she's older than the Kabiyesi, and how she, every single thing that she knows about Olori Ronke, she brought it out. The Ooni himself was quite disappointed when he got to find out that the woman he trusts, the woman he had with him, whom told him that you are just 2 years, I am just 2 years older than you, has ended up being far older than him. He was highly disappointed. But my people, as it stands right now, what are we going to do? Olori Ronke feels the online in-laws can come to her rescue with Olori Naomi. Olori Naomi is recently giving people conditions on how to live, on how they will return back into the palace. Tobi Phillips, who have left the palace for a very long time now, so Olori Naomi has gone ahead to give her conditions that she would return back into the palace. But the conditions are quite hard. They are harsh. One might see them as a simple thing, but they are quite hard of a thing that Tobi Phillips might not be able to do. Because someone like Tobi Phillips, who came out to tell these women when they were protesting on Olori Naomi entering the palace that they should not stop. If they stop now, they would not be able to achieve what they hope at the end of the day. So that practically tells how she at her own end was highly against, or is even highly against, Olori Naomi. And when she came out to drag the Ooni, when she came out to say a lot of things about the Ooni, she said if it was Olori Naomi, the Ooni would have done otherwise. But because it is her, because it is Tobi Phillips who the Ooni does not love, so all of these people keep proving day after day that no matter what they do, the next minute they will change into a chameleon. Yes, a chameleon that her colors cannot be predicted. She just change it at any time at all. So with this singular fact holding, what will be of Olori Aderonke's fate. Because what she's bringing to Olori Naomi now, how will Olori Naomi help her? Olori Naomi will now endorse her as a friend, bring her in, and then do what exactly? My people, now so this matter they take tell into our faces right now. Because wetin this woman feel, she feels making all of this confession now, she would automatically enter Olori Naomi's good book. And then what will happen to Olori Miriam? She will now become the projected person who is bad, that person who wants to bring Olori Naomi down by all means. And then what happens? Nothing, my people. Absolutely nothing will happen, because from the history of the palace, we have always known these women to do whatsoever they want to do, and they go scot-free with it. Yes, they come out very bold, they do whatsoever they want to do, and they still go scot-free with it. So right now, no, this woman coming out to say whatsoever she wants to say, or coming out to do whatsoever she wants to do, it is none of our business. But all she is saying, it has weight. That's the most interesting part of it. She's saying how Miriam has gone as far as tying juju. Yes, we already know that one. When they found juju in the palace, she didn't come out for it, but the chief priest said that juju would not pass Miriam, and he said it with his full chest, that Miriam is capable of keeping a juju in Olori Naomi's apartment. And then later we heard how she was fighting with her juju man, and when Olori Naomi came into the palace, how Olori Naomi destroyed their juju with prayers, and they became furious, how what they have prepared for so long, they will have to start preparing it again. They all became very, very furious. But my people, right now, as it stands, all that Olori Aderonke is saying, what value does it add? Yes, will Olori Naomi embrace her? All the plans they have against Olori Naomi, how they are willing to stop at nothing than to bring Olori Naomi down. Oh, my people, all of these things, of what benefit it is to Olori Naomi, we don't know. But thank God she's making the confession, because Olori Miriam herself, she's in deep shock. She didn't expect Olori Aderonke to come out and say anything, but Ronke has spilled more than required as it stands.